our EasyJet cassette line in a 5-place, a 10-place, and an 8-place, and then our compact cassette. I'm going to start by talking about the features of our EasyJet line using our 8-place cassette. The opening mechanism for the 8-place cassette, these two tabs here. Arrows indicate the direction that you would squeeze the tabs. Squeeze the tabs and pull them outward. The cassettes work great for organizing your instruments, protecting all the tips of the instruments from any damage, and while protecting your staff from any accidental pokes or sticks. Some of the design features of the EasyJet line: the doors stay attached, which makes it very, very easy to gain access to your instruments, as well as closing them up and protecting your instruments. Rubber feet are featured on the bottom. This is very important for use at chairside because it's going to prevent that cassette from sliding around on your tray. You don't want your cassette to move around because as you grab the instruments, single-handed removal and placement is key. The design of our rail system is very, very good at protecting your instruments, but also, as I mentioned earlier, single-hand removal is a key feature. We designed each of the EasyJet line with radiused edges all along the inside and the outside. This is going to maximize the sterilization process. Another feature that maximizes the sterilization process is this open design, giving you full access to the instrument handles for maximum cleaning. Our 5-place and our 8-place EasyJet cassette comes with a gray air water syringe tip holder, which holds your air water syringe tip conveniently on the side of each cassette. Here we have our 5-place EasyJet cassette. The opening mechanism, these two tabs on the side. I'm going to squeeze the tabs and I'm going to pull directly backwards. On fluid motion, the door opens, squeeze, and pull backwards. The features of the 5-place cassette are very similar to the 8-place. The only difference being this will hold 5 instruments and the opening mechanism is to the outside edges. Our 10-place EasyJet cassette has all the same features with a few different design modifications. So the opening mechanism, again, the arrows indicate the way that you would squeeze the tabs. So I'll squeeze the tabs and pull outward, lifting the outer hinge. This is going to give me full access to my instruments. So some of the different design features of the 10-place cassette, first of all, is going to be this central cavity here. So you have room for 10 instruments, 5 on either side, and then additional instruments can be stored in the middle, such as extra mouth mirrors, rubber dam clamps, sharpening stone. This would also be where you would store your air water syringe tip, or any additional instruments that you would need for your setup. The opening and closing mechanism is slightly different than the 5 and the 8-place. You can see these little tabs will be placed right in the most rear-facing notch. Once they're in place there, they slide along a groove until they locks into place. I'll simply repeat that process on the other side. Sliding the door closed, clicks into place. Another benefit to the rail design that we went with is it's awesome at protecting your Cavitron tips, which are very expensive instruments. You can see with the rubber design that we have, the instruments stay nice and secure in there. When using your Cavitron tips, this is crucial at protecting the tips from any bending or breaking. But yet, like I said earlier, it's simple enough for single-hand removal. Now I'm going to talk about our compact cassette, which has some different design features than the EasyJet line. The doors on the compact cassette can be fully removed. and there's a central silicone strap which keeps your instruments secure. To remove that, simply lift up on the tab. Now I have open access to my instruments. Ideally, the compact cassette will be able to hold anywhere from 8 to 12 instruments. The compact cassette was designed specifically for a Statum sterilizer. The low profile, compact shape allows you to place quite a few of them in a Statum sterilizer. You can see I just replaced the silicone strap. Now I'm going to attach the doors. There's 2 pegs on either side, which are going to line up in the notches. Lock the cover on. I'm going to apply the other side.